morning. So we are headed up out of Neal's Gap, headed towards Hogpen Gap. We will pass Scenic Gap, which we have been told via the trail line that Scenic to Hogpen, the mile there is pretty rough. Some seasoned hikers took them about... Hi, are you taking a video of me? The last mile from Scenic to Hogpen Gap took some seasoned hikers about an hour to go up. So it's going to be a climb. We're looking forward to that. This climb up here was freezing cold and windy. So the rain gear really does act as a good shield for wind. Without this rain gear, I don't think I could have come up here with my just regular hiking clothes. So, all right. We are going to, I don't know if you can hear the wind. It's not as loud as it was earlier. There's Jeremy.
Hi.
All right, on to Hogpen. See you up trail. Bye. Hello. It's almost noon and we are, what mountain is this?
I don't know.
Oh, you just said it. Down there, you said Rocky. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we are getting ready to go down into Scenic Gap, and we're gonna get some lunch. The wind has been relentless, and yeah, brutal, and really cold, bitey, kind of rips right through you. But look at this. I mean, I'm sure you can't see it through the phone, but we're at the top.
I'm wearing a jacket or vest, isn't he?
Yeah, he never wears a jacket. I've got 2 layers on. Actually, I have 3 layers on and 2 pairs of gloves. I have his gloves and my gloves on. He's got liners on. But yeah, pretty spectacular. And it looks like we're getting ready to come out into an open space. So I wanted to show you. Where's the trail go? Oh, okay, it goes this way. I'm doing this with no trekking poles and it's a bit rocky. If you're a mountain climber, you have got a leg up in the training of the AT. We did not learn how to climb rocks or mountains. Oh my goodness, look at this view. Wow. Oh my goodness, you can. It does open up really good. Let's see if I can get down here.
White places go right through here.
Do they? Whoa. Look at what we see. And there's the white blaze. It comes right out into this rock. Wow. Do it again. We did it! What a gorgeous view.
I had a hand glider I'd jump. Go mountain hopping. Yeah, that's crazy. Better get pictures for the Facebook post.
Wow. That's just, it's incredible. Okay. See you down at the bottom at Scenic Gap. And then the goal is Hogpen today. And see how we feel. Likely we'll stop there and camp for the night. So, alright. See you up trail. Happy trails. Good morning from the Georgia Woods section between Hogpen Gap and Unicoi Gap. I'm getting ready to get water. We've done about 5 miles this morning. Last night was pretty brutal with winds, chill. The temperature got down to about 17, 18 degrees. And it's been cold up until just right now. So we didn't even take time to have breakfast this morning. We just got up and started walking because we were so cold. Jeremy's getting ready to filter some water. We're going to drink some here and then carry the rest of the water with us. We're not sure that there's many more water sources between here and Unicoi Gap. We're going to stay, we think, at Blue Mountain Shelter. That's about 7 miles from here. We've already done 5, so it'd be a 12-mile day for us. We're not sure if that's what we're gonna do. I'll show you around. We stopped about a mile ago and had some coffee and oatmeal. Oh my gosh, look at that. Can you see that? The water. It's beautiful. It goes all the way down the mountain. So, yeah, look at me. I just realized this is what it's gonna look like when I can't see to brush my hair. Say good morning.
Good morning. Cheerio. It was freaking cold this morning.
It took a while for us to, I mean, literally we just warmed up and starting to peel layers off. So last night I had my sleeping bag. I had 2 sleeping bag liners, so I had mine and his. I had my base layer on, which is like the merino wool base layer that's next to your skin, so like long johns. And then I had his base layer on, and then I had my fleece and puffy on. And what did you sleep in? Just your sleeping bag?
In my sleeping bag.
And did you sleep in your fleece?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and your fleece. So I sleep very, very cold. Like I wasn't shivering. I was warm, but it wasn't comfortable.
I sleep hot and I was cold. If that tells you anything.
Yeah, but that's all part of it, right? Okay, guys, I will see you. Jeremy and I will see you up the trail at this beautiful waterfall where we're getting water. Jeremy's filtering some water for us. That's a really cold job when his fingers are cold. Thank you, honey. All right, bye, guys. Happy trails. Hi again. We're coming up on just a really simple but beautiful waterfall, and I thought I'd stop and share it. All the way up there. We're down in a valley. What? Was you laughing at me because I almost fell on my face?
Huh?
Was you laughing at me because I almost fell on my face?
Yeah, I was dancing.
Oh, you were dancing and I missed it? Aww. Can you do it again?
That's it. That's all I was doing.
What are you dancing to? What are you listening to?
I can't tell you that. It's secret.
Okay. Alright.
We shouldn't look this happy after walking 6 miles.
And sleeping in the frigid cold. Yeah. Tiny little river crossing. Creek. Trickle. I'm trying to get over here so you guys can see the waterfall. I don't want to go too close to the edge. There's the edge. But look at me being brave because I am really afraid of heights. There you go. I'm looking over. It goes all the way down. It's beautiful. There's the mountains.
There's a down tree over here.
And there's Jeremy again. One more time with the dance move. One more time. Okay. Bye. Hi.
Hi. This is us in the tent after 12 miles.
Not a fish story.
Uphill both ways.
That's a fish story. So we went from Hogpen Gap to Blue Mountain Shelter. That's where we are now. Great shelter area. We just got set up for the night. Jeremy had... Did you have dinner already?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not hungry. I'm finding I'm not hungry a lot.
we've officially walked 50.2 miles.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Did you add that up?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that. So we didn't mean to do a 12-mile day today necessarily. It wasn't part of the plan. But we did really low miles the day before. We did, I think, 6.9 miles from Neal's Gap to Hogpen.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to do 7 miles, 7 miles, 7 miles for the next 3 days. But we're going tomorrow to Unicoi Gap, and we'll be going in town for a resupply, and then going to around the bend for the night and doing hopefully some slack packing on the 13th.
It's our first hostel experience.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. So we wanted to get into Unicoi Gap at a decent time in the morning and not have to rush. There is a free city shuttle from one at noon and one at 4 that runs by Unicoi Gap where we're going in the morning and takes you in town to do a resupply for free. So we thought that would be pretty cool. And then we'll go to Around the Bend and stay there and take a Nero tomorrow. Almost a 0 because we're only going to do 2 miles tomorrow. But
yeah, it's like 2.2 miles.
Then the 13th, the day after, we're going to be at Around the Bend again, but hopefully get some miles in. They have a package, I guess, like a 16-mile day slack packing. I don't know.
A lot of it's just the terrain. Today was a good day.
It was a great day until the last
mile was like we were like rock climbers. I felt like the yodeler on Price is Right going up.
My gosh, I had that image in my head too. Because that guy goes slow uphill and you think he's never going to get up the hill. That's how I felt too. But we made it and we're so grateful. And how's your body doing, Jeremy? How are you feeling?
Oh, broke. No.
Oh.
No, not for doing 12 miles and what we did. And, you know, I think we're pretty on par. I think, you know, after a long hike, it seems like, and, you know, you don't really sleep that well out here either, but yet the next day your body seems to be like, all right, let's do it again. And, you know, kind of, we're recharged the next day. Now, tonight you feel like, oh my God, I've done so much, my body hurts, but then you lay down and recover for a little while and your body's ready to go again the next day.
Yep. So I'm feeling okay. My right knee is a little bit tender, but not sore, no pain. I'm not noticing any swelling. My feet feel fine. I started out using, someone asked to talk about my shoes, so I started out using Hoka Speed Goats this year when we were training. But I used them for about 8 months training, backpacking, and they were really worn out and they were uneven in the way they wore. So I was worried about starting the trail with the Hoka Speed Goats. So I went to REI and traded them out, and I have a pair of Ultras, and I don't know what kind of Ultras they are, but they're a 0-drop shoe. All Ultras are, I think. I can feel everything, which I don't really mind. I mean, they've got some good tread on them, but I might get some more cushion and maybe go back to the Hoka Speed Goats. I just have to be mindful of how fast they wear down. So the REI shoe guy said usually shoes are only good for, what'd he say?
6 or 7 months.
6 or 7 months. And I want
Depends on
past
how much
that.
you're wearing them too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be putting miles on them.
Yeah. So
Most people go through anywhere from, I've heard anywhere from 3 to 5 pairs doing the trail.
yeah. So what else? Clothes. I have the earlier videos. You'll see me in an orange shirt and a pair of brown hiking pants. Those were, I used them for 8 months. They were perfectly fine when we were training and doing backpacking this past year, but for some reason when I got on trail, they were so cumbersome and they were pinching and pulling, and the pants zipped off into shorts. So, you know, I thought 2 for 1, and they worked really well when we were doing training, but when I got on trail, they did not work anymore for me. They were not comfortable. So I ditched those, and now I'm using my sleep system for my hiking, which they're, you know,
perfectly fine for doing that with. The material was fine for doing that with. So, and then my sleep system now, I'm using my base layer and his base layer.
Yeah, I don't use
two base layers for sleep.
Not too hot for it, so.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. We will catch up and hopefully be able to drop a couple of videos over the next 2 days because we will be in town or close to town. So the town we'll be close to is called Hiawassee, right?
Yep.
So, all right.
Yeah, it's in. If you haven't watched it, watch A Walk in the Woods. It's a great movie.
All
Just to throw that out there.
Good night.
All random like. Okay.
Okay, I made it down the hill, and the first thing that we're met with is a group of little ones and their parents, I suppose, and trail magic again. What a blessing. And I don't know why it keeps making me want to cry, but I mean, just people being so kind. So yeah, wow. Unicoi Gap, trail magic. Good morning. Say hi, Jeremy.
Morning.
Jeremy with new shoes. So we are heading out of Unicoi Gap this morning. We left around the bend. They had a shuttle to Unicoi, and we're going to do Unicoi to Dix Creek in 2 days, and then we got a 5-day resupply waiting on us at Dix Creek, or at around the bend rather, when we get into Dix Creek. The 5 days will take us over to Franklin, North Carolina. That's the plan anyway. If you get a chance to stay at around the bend, Gordon and his wife, I think Lisa, amazing people, very knowledgeable. The hostel life is just really important for hikers, and the first day I was there, I wasn't sure how I would be a fit there. And some people are not a good fit for hostels. But it grew on me, and I love the community and the information that you can get. The support from the hostel owners and other folks who are more experienced in meeting new people. So that's where I met Rick and George, and they were so encouraging to me. Veterans, Marines, and police officers, retired, had a really meaningful conversation, and it would just turn things around for me. So yeah, I hope we get to meet Rick and George up the road, and we met a nice young man, a professor who's solo hiking, and he was really cool, and it was nice to meet him. I think Tom. Hi, Tom. So here we go, into the wilderness again for 2 days. Tomorrow's gonna rain, so we're prepared for that. And then the long haul to Franklin afterwards. So yeah, just most of our stuff is narrative, but just some instructional stuff, or informational stuff, really, not instructional. If you stay around the bend, call ahead and make sure you understand the slack packing options, and they'll explain it to you. And then they do offer, like, we're going to get into Dix Creek and we're not going to stay again there, but they do offer like showers and laundry for $5. So that's, yeah. And they're holding our resupply there for free so that we didn't have to carry 7 days right now. So Dix Creek Gap, where you come off trail, is literally a half a mile to around the bend. So it's really nice. I don't know what you guys have been seeing. I've been holding the camera down. It's really nice to have that hostel so close, and so they're so accommodating and go above and beyond. So thank you to Gordon and his wife, Lisa. Amazing people. So, okay. We've climbed, I don't know, you probably can't see. We can still see the road a little bit, but yeah. Climbing up out of the gap, and I'm going to need my pulse soon, so have a great day.
Yeah, anything that says gap is up.
All right, bye. Happy trails. See you soon. Came across this view at the top of Rocky Mountain. Amazing. Another clearing. Georgia is beautiful. Unbelievable.
Kind of wish people could actually see what this really looks like.
Yeah. You can get in a hurry out here and miss stuff like this when this is the reason you came out to begin with. If we can leave that behind for people who are coming, please stop and do this. Take a minute and save some views to yourself. How'd you see this little waterfall stream instead of hearing me huff and puff?
We've gone up for almost a mile.
Have we? Oh, I can't really see over there, but it's really pretty. Very cool. Morning. We are leaving Swag of the Blue Ridge and heading towards Dix Creek this morning. We got up at 5.
It's gonna storm.
Yeah, there's lightning already, so we're packed up and ready to go and headed that way. We got 7.4 miles to go before we get Dix Creek. It looks like some of the storms could get pretty bad, so yeah, we've got pretty decent climb today. I think there might be one or two, but one major one. So this is kind of our first night hike, but it's early in the morning. But yeah, here we go. Some of the experiences that we'll have along the way, we're getting right off the bat, so that's pretty good. We've gone through cold and some really bitter wind cold and some rain, and today it looks like we're going to get some thunderstorms, so all right, see you up trail. How does it feel?
Oh my gosh. We just climbed up a straight mile up a, what's it called?
Kelly's Knob.
Kelly's Knob. I can now go uphill up a mountain a mile without stopping. You know, it's slow, but I keep going.
You killed it.
Hot. Rainy.
Yeah. There's no view, but
We're in a cloud.
we're in a cloud. And we're really thankful for the cool air. And it's raining. Earlier when we left out of Swag of the Blue Ridge, where we were camping, we got to Addis Gap and it was pouring and lightning cracked real close to us. It was pretty scary.
Yeah, it was like right there.
But the rain hasn't been horrible since, and it's been really helping to dry us off. Jeremy has just his... It's pretty now, but what did we just come through?
A deluge. We are soaked.
Well, not anymore. Well, you still are a
my
little
feet
bit.
are still, yeah, I'm still wet. I'm wearing all my stuff.
It's beginning to be spring here in Georgia. We're in Hiawassee. We did a 7.5 mile day in 5 hours. We came down off the mountain, did one of the more difficult climbs, up and over 2 mountains in 5 hours. And it poured rain, lightning cracked.
I mean, it was pouring.
Yeah, it was
pouring.
We were soaked to bones.
Been out in rain like that since I was a kid.
Yeah, it was fun, but we're glad it's done, and we're gonna go get something to eat and head back out again tomorrow. But we're warm and dry now, which is really nice. And if warm and dry wasn't an option at the end of this day because of all the rain, I mean, we're gonna run into days where it's not an option to go in and have a warm bed, so we would have gone to a shelter and peeled off wet clothes and put dry clothes on and waited it out. But today it was an option, so we're in town. We did 9 miles yesterday and 7.5 today, and we are safe and warm and dry, and lightning didn't hit us.
Yeah, and if you're following along with us, if you look up Dix Creek Gap, that's where we are right now. So
Yep.
within probably a day or two, we're going to be in North Carolina. We'll be out of Georgia.
Tomorrow we'll be in North Carolina.
Okay.
In 4 to 5 days we'll be in Franklin, North Carolina. So we're going to carry our heaviest food out tomorrow. We're going to carry out 5 days worth of food. So, all right. See you guys up trail. Thanks for following, and thanks for the prayers. I know that it kept lightning from hitting us. Bye.